YouTube, what's the word? Welcome back to the reaction channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. Death Battle is finally back. Thank God, I missed it. But we are here today with Omni-Man versus Bardock. Two fathers, one from Invincible, one from Dragon Ball Z. You already know that this, oh my gosh, I can't even talk right now. You already know the link will be in the description. So make sure you guys tap into the Death Battle. Let them know that Nico sent them. And let's get straight into it, you dig.
This battle is sponsored by Manscaped.
Manscaped, eh? Are we already getting the three? See, they still coming off the rip? That man Omni-Man didn't waste no time. Hold on. And we already about to get 3D animations. They do it every time.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
Let me up the volume. I feel like this on too low.
Would win a death battle.
I'm trying to figure out if Bardock about to get Super Saiyan in this one.
Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians
I gotta
of the
finish
globe,
the
he
show,
protected the
bro.
world from all manner of threats.
I
And
need to
then,
finish the
in
show.
a single day, it all went horribly wrong.
Man just snapped and killed everybody.
Omni-Man. Who, Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth,
Man, a
best-selling
straight
author
demon.
J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade. With his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all
my
starts
gosh.
with his home planet, Viltrum,
VILTRUMITE.
which I hear is a totally lovely utopia
Through brutal mortal combat.
with a K. Or
Bro.
wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among
I
the
totally
most
forgot that man was in
powerful
Mortal
beings
Kombat
in the
too.
universe. Even more so
I
after
don't even
they
be playing that
purged the
game.
weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman
Bro.
superpowers, and he's basically
The
invulnerable.
thing is, we've been seeing a
easily
lot of
knocking around
Omni-Man
asteroids the
on
size
this
of
channel.
Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds.
So I have
soaring from
high
Earth to the
hopes,
planet
but I really
Thraxa
don't
in
think he's
under
gonna
1
win
week.
against Bardock.
Thraxa is, quote, a couple
Bardock
galaxies
too good.
away, give or take. So a minimum of 2 galaxies.
He ain't Goku, but
Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over
Okay.
2.7 million light-years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over
Bro.
142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe
at all
in
the
space,
feats.
so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of
I really
smashing
gotta
his
finish
own
this
son's
show,
face in.
bro.
Think, Nolan.
There's way more to that
this
show.
is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another
man was beating the
Viltrumite,
fuck out his
Venus,
son.
a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
Jesus.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age, Viltrumites
What?
don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously? He's got
So this
fairly
man is
easy
basically
mode
like
on,
Superman.
And he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This
Okay.
cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like
Damn.
surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or
Whoa.
even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Ugh, only a Viltrumite
Nah, that man
could
got
pull
that.
off
Ain't no
something
way.
That disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered
I'm about to say,
Invincible.
I'm about to say, now I can see why they call him that. That's crazy.
Even a
I
shit
didn't even
cannon
know
like
that.
this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to
That is
shatter
crazy.
one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in
Wait,
order
so
to
wouldn't that mean
disperse
he's
orbiting
technically-
material as a ring.
I'm not
In
going to
short,
even say
an
he's stronger than
Earth-sized planet
Superman, but
can't
like,
support
just
such
off the
a
fact of
ring,
how the
meaning
smart
this
atoms
one
is,
must be much larger.
And
when
don't
he
get
just
me
gets
started
stronger,
on how the ring is actually made up of
the
dead
Superman
bodies
low-key is just like
because,
immortal.
Spoilers? Just go
He got
with
the
comic.
sun too.
If Roche
Yeah,
isn't
never
doing
mind.
it for you,
Never mind.
This planet also supports
He would definitely
5
not win
moons in
beat
its
Superman.
orbit, and even
I'm
the
bugging.
smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or
Oh.
370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger
Damn.
than Earth.
Or it was before you know,
Till it got blown up.
kablam.
Now,
Yeah.
Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitch frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood.
Being a dad,
Thanks to
yep.
his son, Mark,
All
Nolan
these-
began to
yeah.
re-examine his perspective and his
Yo,
place in the universe.
Omni-Man,
He
trash
settled down in a
father,
new place,
Bardock.
got himself a new job, and even
Yeah,
had a new
trash
kid with
father,
his
but
new
he
wife.
did for a reason.
It was a bug. The bug lady, he banged a bug.
Why,
Oh my
Omni-Man?
gosh.
How, Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone deals with
Yeah, the
parenting
freak.
stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Bro. Nah, I need to go back and actually finish it, bro. No
In the
cap.
far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with
Let's
a
talk
people
about
like
Bardock.
no other. Born and raised to do just
I
one thing.
wish this man Bardock stayed alive more in the show.
Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta.
King
well,
Vegeta.
Narcissus Clutch.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
That man was holding his own,
He's
too.
He's crude. He's got a bad attitude. And if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. And guess
Bars.
what? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Right? What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Ahem. Bardock was a cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly
Okay, so what's
conquering planets
Turles?
in
Yeah.
service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer.
Nah, I was
planets,
actually
they wiped
confused
out
when I was
every
younger
living
about that.
thing,
Because
leaving
Turles,
Frieza
Goku, and
uninhabited
Bardock all
rocks
look the
to
same.
sail
I thought that
away.
was like another brother of
Bardock
his.
was an asshole. Well,
Them Raditz.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea, and had two
Guinea.
sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the
Bro,
blood
that
of
movie
his
was so
fallen
tough.
friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from
Oh, yeah,
his
and
hands.
Sparking
True
Zero's
to
supposed to
his
drop
brutal
Monday.
screw-you nature, Bardock's
I know we
moves
ain't
are
gonna
all
get
about
Bardock,
overwhelming
but bro.
power. His final spirit cannon is like a key
That jump about
powered
to be tough.
bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Guinea, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no
Dang, they
family
wasn't
man.
really getting it like
most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still
Yeah.
possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big Monkey!
Bro.
Under the light of a full moon, a
I swear,
Saiyan
every
with a
time when
tail
somebody go in
manifests
monkey form, that
new
don't never
Zara.
This
works.
great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe!
While some Saiyans
Ah,
can
see,
maintain
that man was
control
putting in
over
pain.
this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable.
I
if
never
he
knew
even
that.
Remembers everything that happens when he goes full
That's crazy.
gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's
Yeah,
power
nah, I didn't
level
even know
nearly
that.
matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kind of janky. Nobody
Indeed.
can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with
Oh, he
similar
fought
levels
Gas.
to better understand his potential.
Like when
See,
his
I gotta
son
tap into the
fought
manga,
Prince
too.
Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering
Why I never seen that part? Am I bugging? Bro, I've never even seen that episode.
It took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
Oh, wow.
And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense, given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this
That's
speed
crazy.
and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors,
that's granola.
a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity, but Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the two, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza.
At least he changed his ways to the last minute.
Called back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons. He had a hunch something was up. So before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died. Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these two who
Yeah, I was about to
miscalculated
say.
and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, blah,
Bro,
blah,
Xenoverse, oh
non-canon,
my
whatever.
gosh.
He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan.
So I'm guessing we are going to have
All
Super
right,
Saiyan in
this
this
is
one.
very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think
I
about
bet.
it. The
So we
Super
definitely gonna have
Saiyan
Super
form is
Saiyan
not
in this
achieved
one.
through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for
That
Bardock,
joke would've been
who figured out
tough.
how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know
That man
Kakarot
turned
would
Super
be
Saiyan
proud.
before he died. He would have been Gucci. Skip to that part.
All right,
All right. Put your bets in. Put your bets in. Omni-Man versus Bardock. I personally got Bardock. Just on the fact that he got Super Saiyan and all of that. And all he got to really do to Omni-Man is either get the high pitch or, you know, just keep on beating him down until he's done. He
Sorry,
really
set.
that
We've
invincible.
run the data through all possibilities.
It's
I got Bardock all the
time
way.
for a death battle!
Oh my gosh, the Fortnite. I got Bardock all the way. And it's on 3D. I see something crash. Oh, this is in. They are in Omni-Man's territory. Bro, that joint looks so clean.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
Oh my gosh. And he ain't waste no time, Weave. Come on now.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Good block, boy.
Don't underestimate me.
Oh my gosh. That man Omni-Man didn't waste no time. Come on now. Stop it. I still got my money on Bardock.
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready to.
Where is your son actually?
My sons would kick his ass.
Oh yeah. Good block. You cool, you cool. Alright, here come the key spamming. You know, you already know, as soon as they start key spamming, that jump does not work whatsoever. Oh yeah, he said screw that. About to take your ship. Hit that. Oh wow. Dang.
Whatever you are, You're an embarrassment.
Bro, this show actually looks good. Oh yeah, you about to go monkey. Bro, that sounds nasty.
The real power of a Saiyan.
That joke sounded nasty, bro. Now, this animation is
Am I
clean.
supposed to be
Bro, his
impressed?
jaw structure. Oh my god, he tracked him crazy. Oh my gosh. Hold that. Hold that. Bro, he just straight up tracked him. Right behind you. Hold that. Oh, he about to break out of it. Damn. Oh. Nah, he actually just ripped the tail off. Right back in his normal form. Nah, getting hit with your own tail is crazy. That is wild. But what is that? Ooh. Bro, go Super Saiyan.
My sons, lead me.
Come on now.
Let you take me from my war.
Okay. Weave all that. Come here. Come here. Come on, Bardock. Come on, Bardock. Bro, he's really holding it. Bro. Come on. Ooh. Come here.
Your time is up. Saiyan!
Is he about to? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Bro.
You said Saiyan.
Bro.
Remember it.
No way. No way. That actually happened? No Zenkai?
Fuck.
That's crazy. That's
Okay,
crazy.
these Gokus
I really
have
thought
gotta
he was
stop
gonna
picking
win.
fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities,
I thought he was gonna
5
get like a little
specific
Zenkai
categories
boost.
stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging
Yeah.
asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a huge difference.
Right,
Oh,
Bardock
yeah.
clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets
King
at once,
Veggie.
and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the
Yeah.
numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disk completely
crazy.
blocked the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite, and the disk itself
I was about
must
to
be
say, y'all
about
talking
half
science
the
for a
diameter
moment.
of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion
Damn.
tons,
That's 24 zeros.
which makes Omni-Man over
That is crazy.
11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make
That
up
is
that difference.
crazy.
So strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility and combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course,
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last two categories, experience and stamina.
Yeah.
Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock.
I'm about to say experience. Yeah, you got that. that.
And even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate.
Yeah.
Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's
forgot
most
about that.
surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end,
the smart
but
atoms
only
are
for
low-key
so long.
broken.
Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and
That is
power
crazy.
made him a real
The
challenge.
smart
Nolan's
atoms really
strength,
saved him.
experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable and unshakable force that would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar.
That was a good fight.
Duck.
The winner is Omni-Man.
That was a good
Next
fight.
time on Death Battle.
Is that Persona and Geo? Wait. We're going to have Joker and Geo, bro. What? See, I don't know nothing about Joker, but Geo? Bro, that's going to be crazy, bro. That's going to be a tough show. Can't wait to see that jump. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You already know the video will be in that description, so make sure you guys tap into the death battle. Make sure you subscribe to them as well. I'm going to catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace, no cap. Tight.